it's fine. I'd rather bury Hatch and have to bury a brother. You better than me, please. You were never a factor, but why doesn't
you better than me, please? You were never a factor. I like that little affliction you got going on right there. That confidence right there. That yeah. You think you're better than me, please? You were never a factor. The way you said it, that was some good delivery of that particular statement.
we better than these wannabe rappers who would rather be actors? It's fine.
Walk into the room, what's poppin', B? You really wanna be the one to rock with me? Then grab the cuffs and lock it. Don't knock it, but please don't copy me.
What's up, V Squad? I wanted to let you know that I am selling merch now, so be sure to check out the link in the description, see if there's something you like, and help support the channel. What's up, V Squad? It's Valentyne, back with another edition of Underground Artist Wednesday. Today we're checking out Wonder Where Wolf At, which is an original by Wolfpack. This was actually recommended on my Twitter page by, I believe, the owner of this channel when I made a post saying, like, hey, recommend things for me to check out for Underground Artist Wednesday. So big up to you. We're excited to check it out. I do want to mention that Underground Artist Wednesday is basically a series we're doing where we're checking out artists that are considered underground or just not necessarily popping yet. This can be anyone from your first cousin who gets like 1 to 2 views on their SoundCloud, all the way up to your favorite artist that gets hundreds of thousands of views, but they have less than 1,000 subscribers or followers combined. So that's really the kind of the criteria that we're putting forth for Underground Artist Wednesday, and there are 3 rules for Underground Artist Wednesday. Rule number 1 is that if you like this song and you really like the, and you enjoy the artist, you enjoy what we check out, there's going to be a link to it in the description. Click that, follow it, hit subscribe, click their bell for notifications, because this is all about spreading community awareness and just becoming aware of other artists that there are out there, and just, giving some support to our fellow artists and our peers. That's really what this entire series is about. Rule number 2 is that I will be critical. I'm never going to be like mean or anything like that, but I'm going to be honest about what I hear. So if I think something is dope, I'm going to tell you it's dope, and if I think something is whack, I'm going to tell you it's whack, and I'm going to tell you why for both of them. I'm not just going to be like, oh, this is trash or anything like that. I'm always going to give like my thoughts on it and just, really be honest about it. So critique and be critical. Rule number 3 is that if you like this video and you like this series and you think it's a cool idea, be sure to hit like so that we can get more people on board, and also be sure to hit subscribe and click the bell if you haven't already, and to drop down below who you want me to check out next week for Underground Artist Wednesday. So with all that said, let's not hold up too much. I am checking out a lot of your guys' stuff on my Twitch now, by the way, so twitch.tv/Valentyne Music, that's linked down there as well. Be sure to check me out. If you stop in on Saturday between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can always link me something for me to check out, and I will definitely get to it before the stream is over. I basically just kind of queue up basically people's recommendations, so it's been a lot of fun. So be sure to check me out live, and those recordings typically go up the following week as well, because I record every stream. So you can check out any of the other streams if you're interested as well. They're on the channel. Follow me on my Twitter @Valentyne Music and on my Instagram @TheRealValentine, and yeah. Let's get right into this video by Wolfpack. I got my water, I got my backup water, and I got my backup water. Let's see what Wolfpack is kicking to us today. Turn it up. I genuinely don't know what genre this is. I thought I knew Wolfpack, but maybe I don't, because the channel didn't actually look familiar to me.
Yeah, they've been wondering where Wolf at. I've been putting together the crew for the wolf pack. They've been wondering where Wolf at. I've been putting together the crew for the wolf pack.
So right off the top, I like the theme and the way that, it's got that kind of almost somber tone energy, but also it's very confident, So I really enjoy that. I think the voice is really good. I do think that the delivery a little bit is off, just a tiny bit. And then the mix is obviously something that is like not super clean, but I for some reason I feel like this is a relatively new artist, so that may not be as much of an issue later on, but I always want to mention the mix. The mix is very important, but let's keep going.
Wondering where Wolf at. I've been putting together the crew for the wolf pack. They've been wondering where Wolf at.
It's like when you say wolf, I think it peaks.
Crew for the wolf pack. Wolf been assembling a pack of spitters.
Okay.
All day pens of heavy hitters.
Oh, okay. Maybe Wolfpack is actually a group.
Seeing all these snakes and on the slither. Damn, guess I'm feeling really bitter.
Okay.
Look, I've been assembling a group from my vision. Okay. All these dudes, we got a mission. Plan to make it together, got ambition. think they're gonna make it, can't handle business. I'm talking collectors, but collectively we better than these wannabe rappers who would rather be actors. It's fine, I'd rather bury Hatch and have to bury a brother. You better than me, please. You were never a factor, but why doesn't
You better than me, please. You were never a factor. I like that little affliction you got going on right there. That confidence right there. That yeah. You think you're better than me, please. You were never a factor. The way you said it, that was some good delivery of that particular statement.
we better than these wannabe rappers who would rather be actors? It's fine, I'd rather bury Hatch and have to bury a brother. You better than me, please. You were never a factor, but why does it matter?
But why does it matter? Like, yeah, that's some confidence. So the only thing that I will point out, that I'm gonna try and like not talk about the mix too much, because like I said, it sounds like this particular person is a newer artist. So the mix just may be something that comes with time, but the mix is a little bit, not a little bit muddy. It sounds like it could be a lot cleaner, could have some effects on the vocals that would really make it stand out. I'm gonna listen for ins and outs and doubles and things like that moving forward, but I don't think I'm hearing any. But the main thing that I do want to mention is that the flow is pretty consistent, pretty good. There's certain conviction on certain statements that don't feel like it's getting the point across incredibly strong, but I see a lot of potential in this, and I think it's sounding dope so far. So let's keep going. But I did want to mention, some of the things that I'm thinking about it.
These dudes run together in they faction. People with the talking, but never with the action. That's fine. Y'all know Wolf for the packing. And we'll see which group is gonna last it. Been wondering where Wolf at, Wolf at. Does Wolf even know where he at? Yeah, been wondering where Wolf at, Wolf at. Damn, does Wolf know where he at?
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. This hook is off flow. Like, I'm just be real with you. And it kind of threw me off a little bit. I like the concept of it, but it threw me off a little bit because the verse itself was flowing really hard. But then it leads to the kind of off flow a little bit hook.
Where Wolf at, Wolf at. Does Wolf even know where he at? Yeah, been wondering where Wolf at, Wolf at. Damn, does Wolf know where he at? They've been wondering where Wolf at, Wolf at. Damn, does Wolf know where he at? They've been wondering where Wolf at, Wolf at. Damn, does Wolf know where he at?
Yeah, for a hook that especially if you repeat it 4 times, it's got to be something that sounds clean, because a hook is, and I'm not gonna say that I'm great at hooks, because that's honestly a point that I struggle with. I really want to get better at it, and that's something that I'm personally developing and working on. But a hook has to be something that catches you. You know what I mean? Your verses can be the best verses in the entire world, but the song is going to be slept on if the hook ain't good. That's just real. And if someone is great at verses but terrible at hooks, they often start doing features for other artists more often than they do their own stuff, and just kind of keep their own personal stuff as stuff for their fans, you know what I mean, and outsource for their hooks usually. But yeah, the hook has to be clean for pretty much all genres of music. That's just my thoughts on it. Someone else may not agree, but I just want to give that piece of advice, or that thought.
Never thought nerdcore would really be my answer, but I found my bags and need my banter. Engine started eating like a cancer. Shadow punch, I wonder where these hands are. Never thought this kid could be what he is now. Always trying to tell this kid to sit down. Now it's time for me to really be loud. I'm not trying to run with these clowns. Off from the ground till I get the jewels and wear the crown. But in my head I doubt and I doubt. But I rap like I'm sending these rounds. I just wanna be found. Like I rap, but what is my sound? Like I search, but deep down I know I've got nothing really to be proud. I just wanna be found. Been wondering where Wolf at, Wolf at. Damn, does Wolf even know where he at? They've been wondering where Wolf at, Wolf at. Damn, does Wolf know where he at? They've been wondering.
And that verse wasn't too bad. Again, it's on flow, and then it leads to the kind of off flow hook. So kind of an abrupt change there. That verse sounded like it was a lot more personal, talking about, oh, I never thought, nerdcore would be my scene. And he's talking about how, like, he was struggling through that and, like, trying to, make the music work. And then that's something that worked out for him. And he never thought that would be his route. So I dig that, like, seriousness and that true to yourself type of thing that you're talking about there. This very, I like it.
Wondering where Wolf at. Damn, does Wolf know where he at? They've been wondering where Wolf at. Damn, does Wolf know where he at? Always rap like I'm different, but there really isn't. Look around, I'm the same, there really is no difference. Bottled it in, but I don't know how to deal with all these feelings. Look around, I'm feeling outshined, outclassed. I don't really know if I can match. Am I really built to last, or am I really built for last? Like, what do I add? These are feelings that I have, but I never let it show. Cause I gotta prove there's more to grow. Deep down I feel alone. All these dudes are on the blow, but I'm still stuck below. At this point, fuck the dough.
Okay.
I just really wanna know, what can I do for hope? Is there any chance for me, or am I gonna be stuck at home?
Okay, so yeah, this is real. So he's talking, he's talking his talk about, like, I don't feel like I'm good enough. I can't, like, match up to some of the people around me. I don't know whether that be nerdcore or just main scene or anything like that. But he's saying, I don't feel like I can, compare to them. And it sounds like an artist that's just starting out, being unsure of themselves, unsure of what they can do. But you just gotta write it out, like, tough it out, just keep going with it, because something that's like this, like, can just suddenly bloom into something so crazy and creative. Like, this is, definitely better than when I first started. So you can definitely keep going with it. So I don't want artists to give up just because at the current point in time they don't feel like they're good enough. Like, so first of all, you get better with time and practice, and then second of all, what is good enough, right? Like, yeah, maybe there's not fans in the masses, but if you're happy and you're creating art, that to me is just good enough. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's go.
Alone, all these dudes are on the blow, but I'm still stuck below. At this point, fuck the dough. I just really wanna know, what can I do for hope? Is there any chance for me, or am I gonna be stuck at home? Am I stuck at the...
So I heard a punch right there. Advice on that particular part would be, like, you got to make your punches clean and make sure that you can't hear them.
Dudes are on the blow, but I'm still stuck below. At this point, fuck the dough. I just really want...
Like, right there, like, I could tell that was, like, another take.
Wanna know, what can I do for hope? Is there any chance for me, or am I gonna be stuck at home? Am I stuck at the bottom? Will I get my goals? Will I fall like a Sodom, or will I see the goal?
But this is real.
I don't really know,
it's real.
But I guess I'll chill alone. Like they've been wondering where Wolf at. Wolf don't really know where he at.
Everyone is amazing in their own way. All of you stay grinding in any field you in. I am okay. This is just the feeling that I never had planned to give up, and I will always be working. Wolfpack.
They've been
there you
wondering
go.
where Wolf at. Wolf don't really know where he at.
Exactly. Yeah, just keep going. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand, like, people being nervous or anxious, are they good enough? Are they good enough? That sort of thing. But, like, just keep grinding. You will be good enough. You will be good enough. Like, enough time and effort into it, and you can get great at something. And even if you don't, like, I don't see a point in quitting, because, like, unless you just don't enjoy it. But if you're enjoying creating and you're enjoying what you're doing, keep going with it. You know what I mean? So that's just my thoughts on it. I thought this video was great overall, just like in concept, excuse me. But so again, the points that I made before are the things that I kind of like, felt about it. So that's just something to think about for the future if you want to. If you choose to ignore it, that's fine too. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do as an artist. But thank you for recommending this track to me. I really enjoyed checking it out. Keep grinding. Keep going. I hope you're okay. I know it says you're okay, but I hope you're okay. And yeah, just feel free to recommend stuff in the future, and feel free to join us on our Twitch streams on Saturdays, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. EST. We definitely love to check out more of your stuff, and I really like doing those live, because when we do that and we have like a group of people in the chat also, each person is individually making their comments and their thoughts on it. So it's really cool, and it's a cool way for artists to discover other artists. So yeah. Appreciate y'all guys checking this video out. If y'all liked it, be sure to go and check out Wolfpack's channel. Subscribe, click the bell for notifications. If you like this and you're not subscribed to Valentyne, be sure to hit subscribe and click the bell for notifications on me. Be sure to check out any of the videos floating over my shoulders right now. One's going to be a video of me rapping, and the other one is going to be a video of me checking out someone else's work for Underground Artist Wednesday. Thank you so much for checking this one out, and I will see y'all on the next one.